We are quick to take selfies today. Our phones probably have 100 photos from just one family gathering. But however full our digital libraries may be, the emotional essence of preserving physical photographs cannot be replaced. Jaya Poojitha, the owner of an art and craft online store, Pooji's Opus, is on a mission. A mission to make 1 billion people happy by 2040. Leaving behind her corporate life, Jaya now creates memory keepers, customized scrapbooks, explosion boxes, and journals, all designed to preserve precious memories. But for Jaya, contributing to people's happiness doesn't end with these possessions. She wants to see other human beings empowered as well. From teaching crafts to women so that they can start their own small businesses, to working towards creating a library of resources. Jaya wants to see this world a better place. Welcome to the third episode of mojoMakers Season 2, where we embark on an enthusiastic journey with Jaya and learn about her business motivations.
Thank you so much, Jaya, for joining us for the second season of mojoMakers Business Podcast. We are so glad to have you here and excited about all the business insights that you are going to share with us.
Thank you, Rahi, for reaching me up for your series. I'm so happy to be here.
So, Jaya, what exactly is your business idea about?
So my brand name is Pooji's Opus, and here we are having a collection of handmade products. So all my products are based on memories and journaling. So from childhood, I used to take, like my parents used to take a lot of photos of all the occasions for all our every year our birthday photos and all occasions. We have a lot of albums in our home. It just came to my mind that I should do something related to memories and also handmade. So all our products, we work mainly on scrapbooks, explosion box, handmade cards, etc. And everything will be having at least one photo in the product. Even the handmade cards, there will be at least one product, like one photo, or there will be a space for journaling.
To create that special bond, to create that, I think that emotion that comes out when you share memories, maybe you see it after 5-6 years and you're so surprised. It's a very happy feeling.
Yeah, that's true. So when you see your albums, like after a few years, you will feel very nostalgic, and also you will be recollecting all your memories, and it will improve your mental health. Even during the pandemic time, I saw like many people, they were sitting in home, they didn't have any work to do, and there was a mental stress for everyone because it was something new we are facing it. And I saw like most of the people, they were just taking their wedding albums or childhood albums, and they were recollecting the memories, and they felt like stress free, and they found their like a mental health. It was like a meditation for many people, and they are cherishing it for lifetime.
It's strange that you're saying this because I think especially in today's generation, we are so used to clicking selfies or clicking hundreds of pictures on our phones. We don't really value having that photograph, having those memories in our hand, preserving it in our cupboards so that their children can go through it.
Yeah, that's true. So even now I'm getting few orders, like few of my customers, they just contact me like they just got their photos deleted in mobile due to some technical issue. So they are asking me like just print the photos which we have already and make an album for us so that we don't miss it in our life.
Suddenly they want physical copies of the photos.
Yeah, it's just because they are missing those photos. It's just getting deleted while changing the phones.
So, did the business accelerate during the pandemic, or how long has this business been in operations for?
Yeah, so I started Pooji's Opus 5 years back. So initially, I was doing various types of crafts like home decor, quilling, jewelry, and all those things. And for past 3 years, I'm focusing mainly on memories, memory keepers. I can say like that. So during pandemic, of course, due to lockdown, the orders were low. But I started taking online classes because many people, since they had a lot of free time, they were requesting for teaching those products. So I started taking classes, and that was a good break for me when it comes to teaching field. And also I was working on getting into online platforms. Before that, I was having only a Facebook page. I used to post there, and then in some Facebook groups and WhatsApp groups. And I used to get orders locally here. But during that time, since I had some free time, I was getting into the online marketing platforms like Instagram. I started learning, developing my skills, gaining more knowledge, and from there I was able to connect with so many people from different regions. There is no boundary, right, when it comes to online. So I was able to connect with more people, and also I started getting more orders.
Now that you've seen how online is so beneficial, and because you get to, as you said, right, connect to people across borders, when exactly did you choose Instamojo?
Okay, so like I was having a thought that I should have a website, because when I have a website, it will look more professional, and also it will be easy for the customers to choose the right product for them. Because if it is a WhatsApp or in a message, I have to send a list or something, and it will be difficult for them to understand what I am doing. But if I have a website, they can understand what type of products I'm working on, what is the USP of the brand, and also they can see the list of products, and they can purchase easily just by one click. And when I thought like which platform I can use for creating the website, you won't believe, I was just going scrolling Instagram, and I was thinking like which platform should I use, and Mojo came to my eyes. So I thought, okay,
Okay.
then this is the right platform for me. So a couple of my friends are already using Instamojo. So I was just discussing with them, and they said this is the best platform, especially for handmade products and for small businesses. And the customer service was also so good. Initially, I was having so many queries, and they answered with so lot of patience. And even now, if I post some query to them, they give immediate response. And it's very easy to build in Instamojo. They have so many inbuilt features over there. So anyone, if they want to build a website, they can do it easily on Instamojo.
No, I thank you so much for saying that. That is actually what we really try to put out there, that it should be easy. Anybody who wants to start a business, they should not have to learn coding or, have these complex set of steps to follow. No, we do it for you. You want to start a business, if you are, especially as you said, for small businesses, this is the easiest to use. So, Jaya, what are some other memory keepers that you have on an online store right now?
Okay, so we have something called milestone books, baby milestone books. So where we'll be having provision for adding photos from first month till first birthday. Every month they will be taking monthly photos, so they can insert all those photos, and also there will be a space where they can write the date and place where they click that photo.
Okay.
So that is a bestseller in our product list. And
Okay.
also we have other types of memory keepers, that is scrapbooks and albums, which will be customized based on the theme. Like there is one scrapbook which is fully floral based, because the groom wants to give that to a bride who loves flowers.
Okay.
So it was
Okay.
made like that. And we have scrapbooks in different shapes, in heart in shape, in hexagon shape, and also in different styles. And once I got an inquiry like I have to make a product for a media person. He's into media, so like I was just thinking what I can do for him. And then it came to my mind like why shouldn't I replicate a camera. So I made an accordion style box which will look just like a camera. So when he open it, there will be photos inside. So even now he is keeping it on his office table. He just loved the product a lot.
And since it's custom made, it's actually for him.
Yeah. And I did it in one day, in 24 hours.
In 24 hours, you made an entire scrapbook.
Yeah, I just designed it and I created it because it was a last moment order.
So tell me something. You called your products memory keepers, and that's such an interesting term for it. How did the name Pooji's Opus come then, and why not this?
Okay, so this brand which I thought of developing, initially I was working in a software company, and I thought I should do something different in my life. So that is when I came back to my hometown, and I was thinking, I was having so many ideas which one to choose. And then I thought the product or the business which I choose should be congruent to my life. So from childhood I love playing with papers. I used to do a lot of crafting from childhood. So I decided like this should be the area which I'm going to work. And also the brand which I'm developing should create my identity. It should show my identity outside. So I thought the brand should have my name. That is Poojitha. My full name is Jaya Poojitha, right? So I thought it should have something either Poojitha or Pooji something. And what will be the second name? So first part is fixed. It's Pooji's something. So what should be the second name? So I was just going through in Google. I was searching for so many words related to crafting, and my sister was also searching, and we came up with this word opus. Opus is means a piece of art, a piece of creation, something related to creativity. We thought like this looks very unique, and also it was very short, sweet, and attractive. So we just took it. And another benefit which I have now is so it's very rare people use the word opus and the combination of Pooji's and opus. So it's very easy for me to get domains on social media and in while creating website.
But I didn't know you shifted from technology to this. Was it a difficult switch?
Yeah, it was a difficult switch because like my lifestyle totally changed when I went to a software company. I was in another city working there. So yeah, the lifestyle will be totally different, right? From college, you are going for a work and you get accustomed to that lifestyle. And suddenly, when you come back to your hometown, it will be totally different because there you will be working 9 hours per day. And here you will not know what you're going to do next. But once I got an idea like what I'm going to do, then it wasn't much difficult for me because I have a reason to do it, right? I left the job, I came here, but I have a purpose to do, achieve. So initially it will be difficult because change of location and environment. And another thing which we have to face in this part is people's opinions. They will say like you left a very big job, you'll be getting a lot of salary when you're there, but here when you start the business you won't get that much money. All those talks were there, but I was so focused on what I want to do something different. So I was so focused about it. So people's opinion, it didn't affect me much. Initially it affected a bit, I felt a bit stressed about it, but after a few days I thought like only I know what I want, so I'm going to live the purpose of my life. So it didn't affect me much. And now there are
That
many
shows
people.
courage.
Yeah, thank you. Now many people, they feel inspired, and even at that time my friends used to say it's so inspiring to see you taking a different path. And now after the pandemic time, many people have changed their career like this.
So now are they coming to you for advice how to start a business?
Yeah, yes, they are coming for the advice.
So you said that you have something to achieve. What is it that you want to achieve with your online venture?
Okay, so from childhood, I used to have a thought that I should spread happiness among people. So all the products which I am doing, it is spreading happiness. Like they are going to gift it to someone on a special occasion, which increases their happiness, and it brings back the memories. They get more connected. The relationship bonding is getting improved because from childhood I used to feel that. And while taking the courses, what happens is there are so many people who learn from me and they start their crafting business. So women are getting an opportunity to make money for their own and to create their own identity. So I feel blessed when both these goals are achieved.
I think I've touched upon something very interesting here. You said that you are helping more women earn and just have their own livelihood, right? Not be dependent on anybody. And it's so important because online businesses, especially during the lockdown, online business is one of the main reasons why women could decide that yes, I can have a business of my own. And the fact that you are actively going out and teaching, I think that's great.
Yes, because I believe that every woman they should have some financial independence. They should stand on their own
Absolutely.
legs, and also they should have their own identity rather than having an identity through their husband. They should have their own identity also. They should able to say like when someone asks what are you doing, they should say I'm teaching craft or I am selling bags or something. There are so many categories available. So I think that is very important for every woman, and I think now many people are coming out of their house and they are doing something for themselves.
So, what exactly do you teach in these workshops?
Okay, so in these workshops, it will be of different categories. Like right now, I'm taking like there will be a 2 days or 1 day workshop where I'll be teaching a particular product like a scrapbook or handmade cards. There will be two or three cards which has a particular set of techniques in it. So they will be able to craft the scrapbook or explosion box, whatever it is they are learning in the workshop, they'll be able to do it in future also, because I teach everything from scratch. I'm teaching the best and simplified techniques for them so they can even do a complicated project in a simplified way, so that they will get that professional look. And also I give two complimentary gifts for all the students. I give them a measurement guide for the projects which they make, and also the recording of the class for lifetime, because the purpose of these classes they should be able to do it in the future also. So right now it goes like this, but in a month or two I'm planning to have it like a academy or hub where they can learn everything, even the paper crafting or scrapbooking they should be able to learn, and also how they have to market it on social media. Because when I started marketing on social media for photography, for video editing, or how I should use Instagram or Facebook, YouTube, everything, I was searching the correct person to learn from them, and it was a time taking process. But here I'm planning like whatever I experienced, whatever I learned from other people, I'm just bringing it to under one hub so that they
So,
can
a
learn
library of
everything.
sorts.
Yeah, like a school or something, so that they can learn
Mm-hmm.
everything in one place, and they can start their own business.
So, your brand is then not just about making crafts, you're also helping other people build their businesses as well.
Yeah, like it's an upcoming project, it's under process, because right now I'm taking only short workshops, but even using that people have started earning money. So that is when I got a thought like we have to do something big and help people. So one side Pooji Sopa's products will also be there, and other side I'll be working on this too. It's a very big project, but it will be completed. Yeah.
So, how are you planning to divide time between your products and the workshops that you do?
Yeah, like I make a rough plan for every month in the beginning itself, and I'll be updating the plan for weekly basis. So the previous night I used to check what all the task I have for the next day. So what happens is, so many people, since they are working from home, they are since they are doing their own business, they don't have a proper planning. Even I was facing that initially. I'll not be having a proper planning, so I'll be messing up with things, like I will be skipping the deadlines. But then I thought like we have Monday to Sunday in a week, so I have to concentrate on social media marketing, making reels, working on orders, and for the craft classes, everything. So I'll be allotting each day for each task, and there is a so much of learning process behind, not only for learning in crafting, but also in different areas we have to learn. If we want to make it in online, we have to learn a lot of technology. So I will be allotting each day particular task, and I'll be working on it. So every Monday I'll be working on this particular task. For example, if it is reels making, every Monday it is dedicated for reels making. So if when you have a proper structure and plan like this, you'll be able to be consistent in the field.
Very systematic.
Yeah, so you'll be able to adapt it in practice. Initially it will be a bit difficult to understand, but as you practice it you'll be able to refine and get a good structure and system for yourself.
So, as somebody who has a thriving online store, you yourself said, right? A very big part of a brand and a business is ensuring that your social media marketing gets enough attention. So, right now, what is your strategy? How do you execute your social media marketing plan?
Okay, so right now I'm concentrating more on Instagram because there are so many people around the globe spending more time on Instagram and Reels. So that is the best marketplace right now. And it is not just like marketing the product alone. It involves like we have to add values to people's lives. Like we can show some DIYs or how we can use our products, so it involves a lot of planning for every month. We have to make a lot of planning. So every month beginning or like we can do it like for 2 weeks once. I'll be updating my social media calendar, and based on that, I'll be posting the photos. So it will not be like a completely marketing platform. We have to add values. Indirectly, we will be showing the products. So when they understand what we are doing, what are the problems we are solving for them, why we are doing this business, that is likely like they will place an order with us. And there will be so many people like I have seen, like for example, my school friends or college mates, they will be just viewing the products. They will not buy it. But suddenly one day they will come and ask like, I want so and so product, can you just make it for me? So we can't expect like whoever follows us on any social media, they have to place a order with us, but someday when they have a necessity, we will come to their mind.
It's
And
brand
also,
awareness.
yeah, and also they will refer us to their friends. That is also that. And also we are building a trust with the people who watch
Absolutely.
us. It's a kind of marketing by adding values to people's life. The thing is, the algorithm in YouTube and Instagram are totally different. So, what I felt and when I discussed with so many experts, what they suggested is first go to one platform which is suitable for your product, and then build a community over there. Once you feel like you have done a very good job over there, then you can add another social media platform to it, because both are totally different. Even the video which you take, which you record, the size, everything will be different for all the platforms. So this is what they said. So I am concentrating most mainly on Instagram. So after few days, I will start working on YouTube also, because there we can get a different set of customers over there. So I want to build a legacy like Pooji Opus should be known when I'm here and even in future also. So it will be a legacy which my children will take it forward in future.
And now that you have this dream of yours and you have such a structured plan to achieve that dream, is there something that maybe you want to tell Jaya who started the business? Some advice that you want to give the younger Jaya who started the business 5 years ago?
Yeah, I will just tell one line to her, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because the older version of Jaya, she is a completely introvert person. Like during school or college, I will never talk with anyone. Like I'll be having two or three friends, I'll be comfortable with them. I'll be a very very introvert person, and when I started Pooji's Opus, I'll find it very difficult to go and market the product to someone. Even if I know them already, I'll be finding it very difficult because I don't speak with people. And at that time, my mom used to help me. She will go and market the product. I'll be sitting when we put stalls. I'll be just sitting. She will go and market the product initially in the first stall. But then I started developing all the skills one by one. If I go and meet my older version now, I will be telling her like stop procrastinating, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, so that you can grow faster than before.
Thank you so much, Jaya. I think this was a beautiful conversation. We learned so much from you, and I really, really hope that Pooji's Opus absolutely reaches the greatest heights possible.
Thank you, Rahi. Thank you for the opportunity.
Some insights that left an impact on me from the conversation were: change can be hard, adapting to criticism, constant resistance, and a multitude of obstacles when trying something new is tiring, no doubt. But if you have an end goal in mind and if you're determined enough, the road may be bumpy, but it's absolutely worth it. Another insight is that whatever you do, also be very clear about the value that you're creating in society. If what you do can make a difference to even one person, then your business is on the right path. Thank you so much, Jaya, for being a part of mojoMakers Season 2. You have truly put the mojo in Insta Mojo. And thank you to our listeners for your time. Be sure to tune in next Saturday to learn more business insights.